That was nice of you. Thanks.
Interesting Centaur pick for Ev. He's going to be the one playing that, but excited to see, as you mentioned, the heavy burst magic damage. Potentially could be good against that Terrorblade. A bit to come. Bottom lane crit. He's just trying to prevent them from doing an effective pull right here. Looks like he might have actually, so yep, Ursa's just going to instead farm. Top. That's a kill. Yeah, Centaur, as you were saying, I mean, Metamorphosis comes out, and sure enough, he was pretty far away, but Silencer able to get that last out. Actually, also Decrepify, in fact, going to be used on Ursa to disarm him. So he'll have to accept his fate there and just back off. See DK taking some good pressure once again from Storm Spirit, but he's fine. He's got full wand charges really, or just about, as Moo goes down. Bottom lane. All right. Another blast, I gotta guess, landed, and her Spirit looks like he was able to help finish the job. S4 got credit for the kill, though, as the 5-minute bounty runes come out. Winter Wyvern, he tries to get this one. March does grab it, but it's going to come at a cost as crit. He rolls in with his brother, that is Storm Spirit, and they take him out together. So a 3-0 start for now for EG, but yeah, Ursa going down. That's going to sting a little bit. That bottom tier 1 could be dying sooner than later. Speaking of that, Pugna, oof, he got really low right there. Splinter Blast hit, but he manages to stay alive.
Yep, really trying to get that level 6 before he backs. He's gonna get it off of this creep.
Rev goes down top lane. Alright. Another Metamorphosis means another kill on Centaur.
Yep, top lane not going the way that March out of Army. I'll just say Radiant, because I don't really like that name. Oh, mid lane.
Yeah, he's probably dead. Brian, oh, he's not going to go in. I thought he doesn't have the mana. That makes sense. Nice. But Earth Spirit, he's going to save the day in terms of secure the kill as he takes out Bryle. Yeah, well placed by Crit right there. Thought he had a getaway. Did Bryle not to be. Top lane again. Milan, this time is he dead? Oh, no, he's not actually. The double edge takes out Terrorblade. As Milan survived, no living armor needed. That level 2 Leech Seed was up, though, and I think that healed him a bit. Bottom lane, Pugna manages to get away, but they saved Winter Wyvern as well with a Stampede. He was for sure dead if it wasn't for that. So well placed, Bryle. He says hello to Silencer again. However, there is support now coming in. Bryle may be overstepping. Storm Spirit also zap multiple times. That's the 4th time right there with the auto attack, and yes, it's enough. Wyvern comes in, but it's just too late. In fact, now he's in trouble. Another blast, drain life. It's a kill on a March. So the Savior Teammate Syndrome.
And they bring in the Pugna. They're going to be able to pressure, possibly even take this tier 1 tower mid.
So for Ev, we'll just continue to harass Terrorblade as that double edge is now maxed out. So a lot of damage from it. But you know, without a cloak, he does do a lot of damage to himself as well. Middle.
Bottom lane
silence committed. Oh yeah, it's down here. They're gonna end up killing Treant, maybe? No, he's gonna barely get in the trees. 1 more second, he'll be invis. He's invis, but the sentry's nearby. Signs are picked off, though. The Fury swipes of Moo get the kill, and now Fear's Simhail's in trouble. Fear's play for complexity.
Oh,
and he goes down. Moo will fall in response. He got the double kill before, though. I think he's okay with that.
Yeah, he gets the experience, gets the gold.
And March was running over almost as if he had a Winter's Curse, but he is level 5, so God, he's 1-2 creep kills maybe away from level 6, so almost unfortunate timing there. And here comes Terrorblade. Yeah, Boulder Smash going through. Ursa, he's walking away. They would like to kill him. Possum Magnetize on top of him as well. Moo's turning with the Fury Swipes off on crit. Barrel roll, it's not going to save him. He goes down. They do kill him in the end, but now Terrorblade, Winter's Curse on Terrorblade. Not really the most damage coming into him, though, just from his illusion. However, oh, that tower. And yeah, Milan was heading over. He's just going to Sunder Fly right there to get some life back. And feel more comfortable, but he's not comfortable enough. Stampede in with that new Blink Dagger of Centaur. So clearly that proves to be the right direction. And they're going to get the kill on Silencer. As did he use an Overgrowth for that? He sure did. From Tree and Protector. So, hey, that first item, Blink Dagger. This Centaur, he's the top farm in the game right now. Very well placed by March, actually. You see a ward over here. Ward up here, ward in the middle lane, and a ward down here. All 4 wards are just like in a straight line across the dire side.
On the March out of Army side, much stronger for them.
Ultimate core, that is Terrorblade, though. continues to be a bit of a threat as the game moves on. Sumail jumping in. Going after DK initially. Decrepify put on Centaur. Winches Curso onto crit. However, TZ wasn't really close enough. Nobody really was. Just simply a stun on him. Centaur eventually going to be beat down. And that's crit getting 315 gold as a result. So March had the right idea. Unfortunately, just not the greatest placement. Moo kills Fly in the meantime somewhere else. But they're going to just run down March on top of this. Yep. That living armor, not enough. Terrorblade ends up getting credit for the kill there too.
Yep, Fly just doing his, he contributed his global silence, that's all he can really do.
They would love a kill on Sumail. I think they saw him for a little bit and that's why they're over here, but they don't know exactly where he's at.
They might run into 3 heroes here with Sumail flanking behind. This is not necessarily a very good position for them to be in.
They'll at least kill crit, but yeah, the rest, Terrorblade, he's able to buy time to run away as March cannot get close enough, and you see down here, as mentioned, Fly in a really kind of awkward spot. As a TP. Oh, March, he does catch up to Pugna.
Grabs the rune.
Global silence
on Ursa.
Was used. Ursa trying to figure out where to go for, though. He's already used his blade. They do catch Terrorblade with the Dragon Tail stun. Arteezy with the stun at the last second, though. He stays alive and now going for the turn on a Brile. Moo having to run away. Is being heavily kited, though, by Pugna and more so slowing down. And Moo will die to the drain life. On top of that, so Terrorblade with a great Sunder play, and then Ursa ends up falling to Pugna on top of it.
He's going to be able to shove out these waves secretly with this Meteor Hammer, going to a Blink Dagger next to help catch heroes like the Storm Spirit.
Pugna. He has crit nearby. They actually go on to the Ursa first, and he explodes. The combination of evil geniuses, you could just tell things are clicking. They're on the same page. As Treant Protector, outside of vision, they're on the same page. Already Pugna's here, and that's enough to scare off Dragon Knight despite being in the Elder Dragon form. He runs away and can't make much of it.
Yep, he goes mid though, looking for a fight, knowing that S4 cannot be there.
Sentry.
Through a sentry.
The sentry spotted them first, gave time for Ichi to react appropriately. The global silence as well. Sumail once again, he types in, and Brile's picked off. Treant Protector throws out the overgrowth, trying to run on through, set up something more, maybe a center in the midst of it. Stampede in 1 second. May have to activate it right here to slow them down and also try to run away. They're trying to pop, but they just run away from it because they can't sit there. The Witch's Curse is not going to save Centaur. He still goes down, and now Wyvern's also caught.
It's Yule's. Moo's going to die here as well. Disastrous fight.
Middle lane. Yeah, we're going over here now. Wyvern's picked off. He's being kited. It's the triangle of kite for him. Evil geniuses. Really credit to them. They similar to the game 1 of the previous series, they're just playing on point. Making the right calls everywhere, it feels like. And not that they shouldn't have done it, but it feels like maybe you have to do more with the Aegis, or they should have tried to do more, where instead the game didn't necessarily take off as you would hope for with that very early Roshan kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a pretty tough Ursa game. He's getting kited a lot.
That's a great initiation, though. Ursa's loving this. Shreds down S4 as well as crit with the teammate initiation. They're also going to catch Silencer on top of this. Silencer's dead for sure, and Sumail's caught with the curse. This is going to set up a stomp most likely.
No silence.
Yep. Dragon Tail. Oh no. What? Well, I mean, that's the Blink Dagger. The initiation is still there for this Radiant squad. Backdoor protection is too. Yeah, no, very good push. They get tier 3. The answer, Evil Geniuses. EG just got a tier 3 on the Radiant side a minute ago, it feels like. And they get one themselves.
Oh, Crit's here, though.
Crit's here. He is here early. Puts on the Magnetized Global Silence, but he's not killing Ursa by himself.
He makes enrage.
And there's a Living Armor as well. Brio kills Pugna in the meantime. Over here, they're engaging. BKB going to be committed by Dragon Knight as he tries to run away. Reflection, popping that Metamorphosis. And here comes Sumail jumping in. And Dragon Knight will go down. They're pinging out Roshan. Milan is nearby. So Ursa ends up setting up this Roshan kill, it seems like, for EG. Middle lane, March is also getting caught. He's got the Cold Embrace, but oh, the Living Armor as well. It's enough to get away with the Stampede. Luckily for Sumail, he has plenty of mana left to get away, and they kill Roshan anyways, and then Sumail comes back to pick up the Aegis. And yeah, the regen rune, because it is Sumail after all. That's some nice split push, and yet another Blink Dagger for this Radiant squad, and jumping in. Crimson Guard finished on Centaur, so these are some nice items being created by the Radiant team to give them more chance, but Moo bottom lane. He definitely is in trouble. Where is his teammates? I mean, it's just all the dire heroes over here. Witch's Curse on Terrorblade. It's not going to really result in too much, and in fact, if anything, it's going to get March killed once again. It looks like. Yeah, so he just gets there late. Yeah, Moo pushing out that bottom lane with not much vision and no tower there. It's a risky play in the first place, and EG capitalizes.
Yeah, he's been caught out a number of times this game. His TP canceled by crit, then they could just lose a big fight in their base and lose the game right here.
Here we go. Overgrowth going to be popped in the base. Another TP coming in. Looks like it is Pugna going back. Meteor Hammer on top of Terrorblade. Remember, he has a cheese, actually. Storm Spirit, the one with the Aegis. Also has Sunder, so Dragon Knight will be able to TP out, it looks like. He had to fall back pretty far. He's trying to cut them off, even. This is a chance. Terrorblade Sunder Centaur, but possibly could be, so he's back to full life, but now he's still in a bit of trouble. They do kill Centaur. Sumail's able to do so with that double damage rune he has now. Now he's going for the Wyvern. Look at the pick off. Again, the cheese is eating. Terrorblade's still alive, just barely, with their son Dragon Knight sitting on top. Going to save somehow. Crit. The Decrepify is going to save for the time being. Puts out another illusion. And Terrorblade's going to survive the life drain as well. That's 4 keeping him alive. The whole team keeping him alive. And Arteezy will survive. And March will not. The team that is on the Radiant. Dragon Knight is also to go down more than likely. Unbelievable. It happened the last game that we watched as well with EG. They just know how to save one another, man.
What a play by S4.
Now instead, Radiant team sitting back, waiting for the right moment. Centaur's ready to go. He does have Stampede, Stomp and everything. Overgrowth also ready. Wyvern's up in 6. DK in 10, but I suppose that's just too long. They choose not to go, not even try. Is apparently something that it's one of these where really not many others, if any other team right now, are you looking to initially ban a Storm Spirit against. But apparently Evil Geniuses is a team where in those first 3 bans, you might want to think about that. And it's so good having players like that, right? That make you ban a hero that you would never ban against anyone else. By the way, speaking of Sumail, he's zapping around in the back lines, drain life up on Centaur, so they're preventing him from initiating. If anything, I don't think they're going to kill him right here. Global Science does come out, though. Winter Wyvern was looking for a curse. The Science making it difficult. He does have a chance now. Overgrowth going to be used. They can lock down S4. Silence up on Winter Wyvern once again, however. He just can't do a damn thing. Silence the whole fight, it felt like. Dear God, the tower will fall. Arteezy just pinning it down. Aegis does time out, but you know what? He doesn't care.
Nah, it's actually better. He has full health and mana now,
good
so
point,
he's back in again.
That's why. Forev. Yeah, you got Ursa jumping on Terrorblade, but with all that armor and hell, there's a swap thrown in there as well. Triple kill for Sumail. They are going to call the GG. Game 1 goes to Evil Geniuses. So yet another just kind of somewhat steady ride. There was a little bit of a hiccup there, where all of a sudden the Radiant squad is pushed down middle lane and had something going, but it never really felt that out of control for EG.
Oh,
in for a treat. I always get, oh, you see now I'm even more ready for this.
Of course, the Invoker, very good against Ember Spirit, being able to dispel the Flame Guard.
I would assume, and you see another Splinter Blast coming out. Milan's doing some great placement with the Splinter Blast, making sure to hit both heroes as much as possible. It's not easy to do that sometimes.
Yep, 100 damage, 30% slow. Very good skill. For this harass. S4, very low, might tick out to the Gale. Undying, just gonna run him down.
I was gonna say, or the auto attack. That works too. March runs him down. First blood going the way of the Dire. But Bryo, he's 10-1 against Invokers, 8-2.
Easy.
Easy down here. He's okay. Well, they go to turn kill actually on Marana. The sleep came out, and then eventually the spectral dagger even thrown out from Arteezy to secure that kill. So yeah, looks like he was on the first play. Top lane. Also a bit of back and forth. March 8 stacks of that decay. It's not enough though. They get credit both for the kill. And Moo's trying to run now.
Venomancer, very slow hero, only 280 movement speed without boots. A little bit harder for him to maneuver against these heroes. Both Earthshaker and Pugnut have fairly high movement speed to start out.
He makes out the slow though with that venomous scale, so he will be able to run away. Bottom lane again, Fly. That brain sap heals him up. It is level 2. Arctic burn from Milan. Arteezy's now in a lot of trouble. He went too deep right there, trying to maybe help a little bit. And they do finally kill Arteezy in the end, so they get some revenge. Just that 4-3 hero kill lead, favoring evil geniuses right now.
Oh, move.
Top. Oh, he misses the Gale, but he is fine though.
Does not have any regen though, so he's gonna have to be pretty careful. S4 does have a Mango and a full magic wand. He could definitely dive Moo here if he wanted to.
Invoker middle lane getting really low. Bottom lane, Arteezy goes down. Once again, they do dive in. Milan though, Fly. Trying to set up a turn, sleeps him. A couple of auto attacks. It's taking a while though. One more, no. Pops his stick charges. A couple that he had. Now Fly in trouble. 3 more seconds. Has a brain stab. Can he buy enough time? One more second. Yes, he can. He gets the kill on Forever. As a result, yeah, that brain sap pretty good. Middle lane. Ryle's in trouble. He's dead. Earthshaker just walks right on up, and Sleight of Fist will keep him alive a little bit longer, but Samil, he's able to get in there for the auto attack.
Yep. Meanwhile, March was able to snag both bounty runes top. Milan gets one bottom into this game. They just don't really have the best tools for really killing Arteezy even, who's just been down here the whole time, soaking experience, getting what last hits he can.
The smoke play right at the bottom tier 1 tower. Wyvern they just run at Arteezy. It's like, you know what? You keep evading. He almost got away again with a haunt. He ends up dying though, but the Echo Slam comes out for crit in response so far. Undying is going to be taken out. Curse on crit. Just keep him in place, but the EMP Tornado connects on a Marana and takes him out. Invoker, don't think he's going to be able to catch up right here. Vision, no, didn't have it. He's not going just yet, waiting maybe. Who's that? That's Pugna coming over, also getting more information. Fly. Well, he's got the information. They're just diving him. Tornado EMP on top of Undying. Invoker dealing with the Ember Spirit, or trying to. Remnant back in. Fly is still alive. Finally goes down. It just took a while.
Yep, as Moonlight comes out, Sumail looks to disengage.
Uh-oh. Curse ready in 2.
Body blocks.
Body blocks, and if he gets... Yeah, might just curse to keep him in place. There's a Ghost Walk. Dust. There's the curse.
Pretty deep here, though.
No Poison Nova. Venomancer almost level 9, but Ember Spirit follows it up. Sumail will go down. That's a big kill. Can they get more out of this? It looks like it. Crit's also in trouble. Fly on the flank. Crit goes down. S4 gets here really late. The life drain on Ember Spirit, but he's quite beefy. He's not going down. They lose Fly, and March, they made up a lot of room there.
The root, the slows, and then, you know, if game flow allows, then you go for the Radiance afterwards, but he may end up not even going for it this game.
The wrap in middle. Can they get him? Ghostwalk is not queued up right now. They get the jump. He pops Tornado. Is it going to be enough, though? Undying. There's a Witch's Curse in the backline as they do collapse on top of Sumail. Witch's Curse locking down Spectre as he ported in. That was a haunt use. Fissure block, saving the day for now, but Spectre, he's still in trouble. Looks like the arrow actually stunned him up, and they're just bidding an auto attack. Ember Spirit, he remnants in to finish the job. Milan credit for the kill. Crit, Decrepify on him, trying to keep him alive now. Is S4 on the uphill. They're not going to go too deep, our March.
Great positioning by S4, doing a ton of damage during this fight. But the Tombstone being very annoying.
That Fissure. And eventually they will finish off the bait. Echo Slam from Crit. He dies right after, but it allows to set up for the kill on Forever at least. Who is 700 gold for S4 right there. And Bryle does TP out, realizing that both Invoker and Spectre are coming back up now. So making it that 2-second cooldown on next sort of course. Bottom lane, Wyvern. Thought he was maybe setting something up, but he just TPs out as Spectre starts pushing it, and he goes top lane. Trying to maybe make a play up here. Milan gets hit by the fish with the cold snap with the curse on Invoker. Allowing maybe for a reset right here. They lose March all the way over here, but Ember Spirit now here as well. Sumail, Deafening Blast connects on a 1. Sumail, I don't think he's living through this though. Fire Remnant in. Miss those chains, lock him in place, but the more remnants, the more kills. Milan goes down, however, or Forever, excuse me, goes down on Marana from the Echo Slam versus Shaker. The sleep on Ember Spirit, trying to keep him alive for the last second. Double kill for Bryle. Is it enough to save the other side of Fizz? He gets another kill. He does die when it's all said and done, but a triple kill as a result. Meanwhile, Venomancer is also going to fall. Double kill for S4. It's just back and forth. A big championship fight right here. S4 versus Milan. It really is. It's just one team losing a hero after the other. Back and forth. It was 4 for 4 because Undying did die on the way to the fight, so
okay.
Technically in that sense, yeah. But either way, I still think March, yeah. Considering how the game's going, they can be somewhat pleased with that, I suppose. Really, both teams have reasons to be happy when you think about it. But anyways, we're fighting again, apparently. Arrow is going to go through. As the Zap of the other war doing some work. Great tornado with the EMP on top of the Fisher. Venomancer dies. March in trouble. Those zaps are real, but the curse on Bane.
The decrep to save.
The decrep means he can't attack him, but they both die.
Explode.
Yeah, that was Bryo coming in. That must have been, I don't know if that was a Villa Discord or what. No, Venomancer's dead, but either way, they just explode right there after the fact. Starstorm, Ember Spirit coming in. Splinter Blast, I suppose. Jeez.
And Spectre pretty good at taking Roche actually with Manta Style because of how Desolate works.
Some enhanced damage against Roche on there.
Moments for these skirmishes to break out.
Bugging up, pushing up on him.
The game.
Top, Arteezy. Arrow hits.
Arrow.
Splinter Blast, the auto attack, Starstorm. Spectre Dispersion. It's not going to save him, I don't think. That's going to be an Aegis. Where's the follow-up now? I don't think they're killing him a second time. Yeah, Crit is ready.
Oh, just the tip
that actually connected. And they take out Forev. So it wasn't Aegis spent, but they kill Marana in response. Well, you know how I can tell? Got a Dota buff here. Or Dota Plus even. Not Dota buff. Dota buff's a good site, but Dota Plus. Got the win percentage. Looking pretty good for EG right now. They jump Venomancer. The heal comes out with a rip, though. It saves him. He pops a BKB. Sunstrike wasn't enough. Winter's Curse. Who is that? Looks like they actually caught the real Spectre. Off to the side, they kept on Crit, and they did catch Arteezy. Arteezy can't move. Remember the souls that we're talking about. So he is forced to fight this. He has a nullifier still, but he is going to go down and dead for 80 seconds. The saves were great. Between the Rip and the Cold Embrace and the BKB activations, it worked out for March out of the army. But it's happening. I mean, especially with an Invoker, you'd feel like they would definitely fight this if they knew. I don't think they do. That's Cheese and Aegis. Cheese going to Venomancer. Aegis picked up by Forev. Pugna did finish the pipe, looking to go a Heart himself. Interesting. Heart over an Aeon disc. A little surprised by that almost. That's usually what we would see on a Pugna. Is Curse catches Spectre over here. They're setting up. Amp damage from March being applied. Meanwhile, Forev dealing with that tornado. He leaps in after the BKB. The Haunt out, though. Coming out from Arteezy. Where's the real one? He's way up here.
Top. Went to Bryle as Bryle came in, it looks like.
That sucks for the dire side. Yeah, Bryle was coming in as he TV'd up or went up here with the Haunt.
Arteezy's completely alone. He's totally caught out here.
And the arrow catches with the Searing Chain. So even though he got away initially, they still just walk him down essentially. And they kill him. That's got to feel so good if you're the dire side, because it was an amazing getaway from Arteezy in the first place, but...
Remnant restore time for sure.
Top lane, I'm watching Arteezy. He's just... He's running, but they're fast. Yeah, the war, they spot him, they got him.
Arrow.
There's no chance to get out of this one. He just evaporates.
Yeah, just very good warding, and Arteezy kind of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But they are pressuring mid, and actually this tier 3 tower, very close to going down.
Let's go back to that move.
Another very awkward engagement.
So Wyvern ends up getting picked off there, with the Cataclysm coming out. They're engaging, Undying, Tombstone's dropped as he dies, Pugna. Heals up in the air, but Venomancer sitting on top of him. Not really a chance for him to get away. Fly, same story here. Sleep will just delay it a little bit. So they lost the Wyvern as well as the Undying, but they get 3. If you include the Spectre beforehand, and Pugna even included in that one too. So Gonna go for it. Of course, Refresher Shard, fantastic for really either team. EG, Arteezy, he is running in. He's got that heart. He's feeling comfortable, but going too deep here. He has backup, I suppose. You got Undying with that Flesh Golem. Off to the side, who's that? That's going to be Invoker caught by the Witch's Curse. Bryle's over here trying to do something to him. Back over to Arteezy. Arteezy managed to get over the edge with the Spectral Dagger. Fly, Mina falling. The Cataclysm not really going to connect though, and Fly does go down after it's all said and done so far. Fly is the only one to fall in this. March, Cold Embrace will save him for the time being. Deafening Blast pushing him back. The Life Drain of Marana. She's dead for 100 seconds. Hey, you're right. The Nullifier helping to lock her down and secure the kill. Had Cheese.
Bryle couldn't use it. Sumail, though.
Oh, Sumail did go down to the backlines. Yeah, Bryle getting in there as Ember Spirit. And now they get the kill on Undying, but that means the Tombstone drops on Arteezy. He's trying to kill that Tombstone. It's taking forever, though.
Crit does have Echo Slam still. It got canceled early on, so he wasn't able to use it.
It's going to be interesting to see how this really does play out in the end, but Arteezy, understandably feeling confident, just sitting in the pit. Undying is still dead for 20 more seconds or so. So no Tombstone to worry about. Milan does have a curse ready.
You might be able to somebody to use it on. Here.
They're going for it.
Oh, Sumail does get arrowed.
Arrowed. Forev jumping in with the auto attacks. Not enough damage though. Gets heals off. We'll be fine for now. Throws out a trinity. No, down goes the Aegis. Fight for Rev. He picks it up. And now Sumail He's throwing out the Haunt, I believe. No, he's just standing on top of it, and the Cataclysm is not going to really connect. As you see, multiple BKBs going off right there. Arteezy's chasing, but he's by himself. He's against 5 heroes with no aegis. He has a cheese. He will eat that, but he's still in a bit of trouble. Forev putting more auto attacks in, and they're slowing him down. You see March is sitting on top of him with the Flesh Golem and answers the damage. They kill. That's Bane next to him, and Spectre is going to go down. It looks like he haunts. Where is Spectre? The real one's in the Roshan pit. He's going to be a fight for now. No, he finally goes down. 100 seconds, and he is dead for Bryle. The Cold Embrace healing him up a little bit, I suppose, as he got that kill. But the Dire team winning the fight. The snatch from Forev with the Aegis was huge. I suppose Tombstone's been pretty good this game. Nullifier on Veno, but he gets a Lotus Orb. He'll be fine. Trying to think about jumping in. Curse on a Spectre. Do they follow this up? March just charges in. Sleep comes out. There's the poison over the back lines, though. Never Spirit. He's going to be throwing on Cataclysm. Got to avoid that. Tombstone going to drop as a result of this drop right there. 3 Tombstones all throughout the fight. Arteezy, he is getting very low. Forev is as well. The Little Orb is on him, though. And down goes Arteezy. He buys back immediately.
Look at these zombies on S4. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the Nether Ward. But down,
it is the Walking Dead.
S4 is down right here. The zombies, just so many freaking zombies. The 3 Tombstones, they're trying to kill them off, but good luck with that. They're just going to wear off, it looks like, if anything.
Finish off the melee racks, though.
A real thing here as we're entering that hour mark in a game like this.
It's just a matter of how does Dire end this game? Like, the best tower hitter on their team is this Marana, but...
Ooh, arrow hit. Pugna. Pugna's dead. Maybe. Heals. Lotus Orb as well.
Though.
He is going to live. Unbelievable. And now Forev is dead himself. 100 seconds. He can buy back. Undying still dead for 45. There's the buyback on Marana.
Very low.
Ember Spirit going in. Bane sleeps himself. Rooted up, though, after the fact, and Sleep's taken off. He'll end up being the victim.
Wyvern's super deep.
I catch Spectre, Cataclysm again, not going to connect though. He must have a refresher. That seemed like a fast Cataclysm, wow.
Sumail does have a refresher orb in his inventory.
Wait, who does?
Sumail.
Sumail, okay, yes, he does, yeah. He has one now. Moonlight Shadows.
They caught 3.
Big Cataclysm going up! Big bada freaking boom! Marana and Undying are dead. Venomancer on the run. He's already popped that Poison Nova. Spectre gonna be pushed back with the Hurricane Pike. Going in with that Spectral Dagger though. Nope, we got stunned up. Here goes Invoker though. Pops his own BKB. Not really doing the most auto attack damage, but poking in slightly. The Ice Wall put down.
Moo toast.
And they catch Venomancer. He has a buyback. No Poison Nova, though, for a little bit. In fact, Brow's now in a bad spot. He has a Remnant to get away for initially. Deafening Blast going to be used. A level 25 talent being the AoE, but...
Looking for a play. Late game Roche. Very hard to bring down. 13,000 HP. But Arteezy probably has this one.
Yeah, he's got to try to make a move, though. Will he go for a Brawl? The last second Brawl snatches the Aegis.
Oh, my God.
He does get it. Unbelievable. The shard is picked up right there by Spectre, as well as the cheese. So he got the other 2 items, but the Aegis in the hands of Ember Spirit, at least. And the first match, the match earlier, I want to say it was around 70 minutes, so approaching that time. As Arteezy, again, he's here, but it's, what are you going to do? You go all out on Arteezy, and it really doesn't feel like it'd be enough anyways. Oh, they're going to try something. March just charges in, pops Flesh Golem, and Lotus Orb, as well as the Cold Embrace, who came a little bit live. There's the Cataclysm, doesn't kill March. Curse on Arteezy, finally, and that goes down. So there's the Tombstone. Lotus Orb on himself, Brawl running in, but they can't do anything. They're tickling this guy. He's just killing Tombstones meanwhile. It seems like. I mean, the damage is adding up over time, but meanwhile, Murata gets picked up by the supporting cast. Undying does buy back. Murata has a buyback, but look at after all of that, Arteezy's sitting here with 75-80% of his life anyways.
EG very slowly winning this buyback war. You can see gold only 5k advantage for Dire now. As high as 25k, I think, at one point.
It has gone down. That Nether Ward, especially with the level 25 talent, you gotta be careful about it. Tornado catches for Ev, but no follow-up to it. Arteezy's not worried about chasing after heals. He's worried about just killing objectives here, as you would hope for. Yep.
Oh my God, Venom just flies.
Yeah, I don't know if he tried to ulti there or what, but just melts. Arteezy getting a little lower as the curse comes out over here on a Pugna. But the Cataclysm once again going through, double even. Buyback from Venomancer doesn't eventually have him. Pugna somehow still alive. He finally will fall in the midst of it. Venomancer gets back over the ledge. Where's Arteezy during all this? He's in the midst of it as well. As Crit with the Echo Slam jumps in. Veno's dead, no buyback. Neither does Murata. Bryal uses his, but that's 2 minutes where they're going to be without a Veno and a Murata, and 80 seconds without Undying. Look at the Radiant base, though. The tier 4 tower, they do have to defend that a little bit.
Bryal's in.
Bryal's in.
Force them to come back.
Might as well
Needs
go
to make
for
this
it.
play because EG is just going to run at them otherwise. The Hex comes out.
Is he in trouble? Fiend's Grip. He's
7-second Fiend's Grip duration on top of the regular.
Oh boy.
That's game over right there.
Level 25 Bane, don't see that much. Yeah, no buyback. That should be GG. They're not going to call it just yet, but it's just Wyvern versus the team of evil geniuses. And
bring up that graph,
Vector Factor. I don't want to. I don't want to. It's scary. Now, GG well played. EG will win game number 2 and thus the series. And I mean, yeah, you just see it. It's improbability. To be fair, also was never really that crazy in favor of the Dire side according to Dota Plus, and I think just a lot of that just comes down to the Spectre factor and how farmed he was and whatnot. So, whew.